Stop recording every time. I think we're live. If we're live, hey guys!
Hi.
Episode 4 of the Nightwatch with Monica and Max.
Nightwatch, you guys. It's gonna be great this time. Woo!
Okay, full disclosure right up front. If you hear paranormal news, it's a bad week.
Yeah.
It's a normal ass week. Sorry.
So basic, so normal.
yeah.
Oops.
Anyway, how are you? You got chocolate, as you said.
Actually, I got mint chocolate chip ice cream. So
Okay.
my tongue's gonna go numb, and pretty soon it'll be talking like this.
That's
So. It's gonna be...
That's nice. It's great.
Coworker taught me how to say dumb bitch in sign language today.
Dude. That's fucking sweet.
And fuckface. It's amazing the things that you can learn from this man.
Oh, wow.
Changing the game.
That's pretty badass. Alright.
It's the Nightwatch.
Now, is it is this a person that normally speaks like sign language, or does he have like somebody in his family that had to, or what? Like,
No. You want to know the horrible truth?
yeah, I do.
This is the guy that, like, you'll walk in a grocery store with him, and you guys will be the only two people in the aisle, and then someone will walk down, and he'll, like, crouch down and be like, no, she hitting me. She hit me. Don't come down here. And, like, pretend to do sign language shit just to fuck with, like, someone else. It is terrible.
No, that's nice. That's good.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell for even mentioning it.
Nah. Nah.
It's fine. Next week we're going to hell anyway, so.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus.
This is taking a wrong turn.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay, great. The horror music just stopped, so let's turn that off. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I guess it's review portion. We're kind of thin this week, so we're just going to do what we can with what we've got.
It's good to me.
Who wants to go first?
You so I can eat my ice cream.
You're eating ice cream, yeah. Have you seen a movie called The Host?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought too. And it's a South Korean movie, and I was like, huh, this looks like it has a monster in it, and it's got Asians in it. Okay. We all know how I like that. And I was watching it, and about 5 or 10 minutes in, I was like, I've seen this before. Yeah. I was like, when did I see this? And I got to the end of the movie, I was like, oh my God, I saw this like 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was weird because I wasn't sure. I was on the fence. Like, this is really, really familiar. Maybe I saw a remake or something. But there was like some shit that happened at the end. I was like, oh my God, I have seen this before. Like, it completely.
Really?
Yeah. Like, yeah, I had seen it before. Anyway,
spooky in itself.
Yeah, a little bit weird. It's a movie called The Host, and okay, the basic synopsis is, and it's no spoiler because it happens very quickly. Is there's the U.S. United States sort of doctor played by Herschel from The Walking Dead, and it's the only thing he's in the whole movie, and he's like, I don't like dust. I like cleanliness, and there's dust in all these bottles of formaldehyde and chemicals. So, my young Asian assistant. Because there's dust in all these, just fucking dump them in the river.
Sounds great.
Yeah, and he's like, we cannot do that. And he's like, no, you fucking let it get dusty. Fucking dump it in the river, dipshit.
This is your fault.
And they're like, oh, okay. And he dumps all of it in the river, and it's like a fucking shit ton that he dumped in the river. Like, it wasn't like 2 little bottles. It was like, it was a shit bunch. Yeah, it was like a bunch of bottles. And
this is all formaldehyde. you said.
It's like formaldehyde and various toxic chemicals, I'm led to
Got
believe.
it.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
And like there's a weird little scene with like a guy that's gonna kill himself on a bridge.
Hmm.
And
Okay. Lovely.
yeah, and he's like, I know this isn't how they talk, but you know what? Fuck off with your odor sensitivity.
Hello.
Hedro, Hedro, I see it down there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I see it down there. And he's like in the rain and water's dripping off of his extreme close-up face, and I'm like, oh my god. And he turns to like two dudes that are going to stop him, and he's like, I see it down there. There's a thing in the water. Have a nice life. And then he jumps.
Oh fuck.
And I was
Whoa!
like, what? Yeah, he jumps and he dies. And I'm like, huh, that was odd.
Weird.
So,
Oh,
and
no.
this is the first 4 minutes so far, and it goes to the next scene. Or is this like, and then it shows fishermen. You know, I can go in scene by scene at this point. I'll stop, and then the next scene is like, there's this kind of a loser family that works this food kiosk in the park that is on the edge of the river, and
Right.
and a dude takes he's going to serve one of the little spaces that they occupy with their food that they've ordered, and when he goes down there, he like shit starts to break loose. Like the fucking monster comes out of the water and it starts eating people and trampling people, and it turns into what I really like. And it's at this point I'm like, holy shit, I think I've seen this before. And the whole movie was almost me struggling with myself to decide that.
Oh.
Like, like it was just on the edge of being remembered. Yeah, it was like weird. It's like live, die, repeat kind of shit. It's like, have I seen this before? Like it was just... So
really, the plot is Max's inner turmoil.
yeah, it was
About
really,
whether or not he's-
and the whole self doubt came from I don't watch foreign films really. Like I don't really seek out foreign
Well-
films, especially when I was 15. Like when would I have?
Yeah,
seen,
you're right.
Like when would I have gone down to Hastings and rented like a Korean movie?
Was that movie really that old?
Yeah, yeah, it had to
Wow.
have been, because at the end. There's something that happens at the end. If you want me to spoil, I'll spoil it later. But there's something that happens at the end that's very like unique to this movie, and I went,
Got it.
oh, because I actually remember watching it with my mom, and she remarked, and I remember a remark that she said when it happened. I was like, oh my god, I have seen this movie. It like jarred that memory up, and it was so weird. Like it had to have been like 2007 or 2006.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And
Maybe you saw it with Justin or something like that.
no, it was definitely my mom, because I remember her saying something when a certain plot point happened. Like that's what brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah, it was weird. Like it was all on the tip. I was like, oh, do I remember? And then that happened. I was like, oh my god. And then I remember her saying, like the remark was, all that for that, or something like that. And I went, oh! And that was like the fucking the vertigo shot, like the Jaws shot where the camera
Yeah.
goes out but the focus
Pulls
stays
out.
in. Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
I fucking have seen it before.
God. I remember you.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so I'll get into the movie a bit. So this movie got me curious, and it's about a real incident that happened in Korea where U.S. guys did drop a bunch of formaldehyde in a river, and it wasn't like a big monster came up, but of course they were all pissy about it. And it's like a slight commentary on how the South Korean government sucks and is very bureaucratic and everything. And I was like, wow, that's really kind of the Godzilla movie I just watched, except this was a lot better. This was a lot more exciting.
Sure.
Yeah, and the whole thing centers around the monster. When he comes up, he takes the little girl of the family to his lair, to his sewer lair, and she manages to survive that much, and she hides out through the whole movie. And the whole movie is about her family trying to get her back. And there's elements of horror, so this fits into the show. And you know, the monster's really well done. He's a big amphibian monster, kind of half fish,
Kind of like Swamp Dude.
No, it's almost like a tadpole, or like those fish that get up and walk around on the beach.
Got it. So like one of those animals just like sucked up all the fucking juices that they dumped in there and
Yes.
became the
Yes.
monster.
The monster.
Gojira.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Got it.
So yeah, it's good, and I don't know. You want me to go into spoilers or something?
Yeah, man, spoil it.
Yeah, okay. It is worth it. Like this one's good. I will say that. So spoilers on the host. I'm talking about the host, Agent Bill Wilson. Um, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. So the fam. It's like the weirdest thing about foreign movies is always the music.
Ooh,
Like,
do tell. I don't really watch a whole lot of horror movies,
I don't
so
either, but
explain.
the few I have seen, like the music is always fucking weird. It's
Yeah.
like music that doesn't fit. It's like canned music or something. And I know that's not the case. Like they have to have a guy making music, but it's just so weird. Anyway, that's like a little
Huh.
off thought that I had.
Sure,
Um,
sure, sure.
so yeah, the family is like a fuck up family. They're all what do you say? I guess dysfunctional. They kind of the dad falls asleep mid step kind of shit, and
Sure.
because he was malnourished when he was a kid, and the brother is sort of this college graduate protest asshole that thinks he's his shit don't stink,
Hmm.
and the sister they're all kind of like you get the impression that they're all like 30s late 20s ish, and
Okay.
the sister is a a champion bow archery champion, and
Oh,
you're
well,
like, huh,
that's perfect.
yeah, yeah. And then there's the grandfather of the group, and he's just old wise Asian, as always. Uh
Yay.
huh. And
Don't
then
feed it after midnight.
yes, yes. And the little girl is the girl of the dad that falls asleep mid step, and he's kind of a real
Okay.
loser. And
Sure.
the wife shat her out, and she left, and then he's stuck raising a little girl with this weird family, and she gets taken by the creature. I said that, and they're like, oh, and she's really the only thing that holds them together.
Okay.
And so they all kind of hate each other, and they all have their problems, but they really like the little girl because she's a cute little Asian girl. Everybody likes cute little
Yeah.
Asian girls.
Sure.
Hmm.
Way to make it sound creepy, Max.
Hey, it's the horror
God.
show.
It's the Nightwatch. Everyone likes the cute Asian girl.
Yeah, and so so the little girl gets like down in the pit, and then she still has her cell phone because it's Asia. I always assume everywhere in Asia is 10 years ahead of
Stop.
us. Yes, just ahead of us. Like in 2007, 2006, little 13, 12-year-old girls have phones over there. And I
Sure.
didn't have my first cell phone until I was like 16. Anyway, so she manages to get a call out, and then that gives them hope. And then they're like, "Wow, okay." So we know she's alive, and she manages to say that she's in the sewer, but it's like a huge sewer, and they don't know where. So it kind of turns into Close Encounters government cover-up movie for a bit.
Okay.
Uh huh.
Okay.
And the government's coming in, and they're like, "Okay, all of you that were in contact with the creature, come with us." And they start spreading propaganda about there being a virus,
Great.
and they're trying to scare people into. I wasn't entirely clear on the motivations of this, or if that they actually thought there was a virus, and then they're like, "Fuck, there's not." I wasn't sure. I
Sure.
tried to pay attention. I did pay attention, but it wasn't clear. I'm sure if I knew Korean, it would have been much more clear.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got the impression though that it turned into government cover up, Close Encounters kind of shit. The good thing about this movie is that it does have some comic relief. It has a little bit of funny in there that made me kind of chortle snort like a little bitch.
Chortle snort. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right, this is funny. Like these characters are so stupid and they're inept. So like, okay, I can get behind
Yeah.
it. So yeah, the father that is the loser and he falls asleep all the time. He's really put through the ringer, and at the end of the movie, I ended up really caring about him, and when I didn't give a shit about him in the first place. So the movie achieved that, which is much more than the fucking Godzilla movie could have. That Godzilla movie, I was like, oh my god, I don't care about one person in this. But this movie was the opposite of that. Like I cared about all the people in this. So they managed to like get out of the government facility, and they go down in the sewer with shotguns, and they're like, we're gonna find the fucking monster. and then the monster fucking fucks their shit up. I won't give away who dies. I guess it doesn't matter. This is the spoiler version. So it kills the old wise grandpa. And it's like, oh man, they killed the old wise grandpa. Fuck. That's a bummer. Because I like the old wise grandpa.
Right, of course. They want you to love him anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just that character.
Yeah, I mean, in every one of those movies, I like the old wise Asian, you know?
Right.
So then you're like, fuck. And during this commotion, like his three grown children all split up, and sleeping dad gets captured again. College brother kind of manages to make it out into the city again, and bowcasting archery sister hides deeper into the sewer area. So they're all split up, and the fucking government starts experimenting on sleeping dad, like lobotomies and shit. I was like, wow, Jesus, fuck.
Oh no.
So there was a little bit of like body horror kind of thing. Like, does he have a virus? And he like coughed up some black fluid at some point, I believe. And I was like, oh, that's gross. Okay, that's kind of like my worst nightmare, if I, you know. And
right.
So anyway, so there's this little home during this commotion around there in this commotion, a little Asian homeless and this slightly older Asian homeless get eaten by the monster and taken to the lair. Well, the slightly older Asian homeless dies, but the little cute Asian homeless boy lives, and the little girl in the monster's lair, who they're all looking for, takes care of the little Asian homeless. And they're like, she's like, it'll be okay. We get out of here. You know, kind of making her sound Russian, but you get it.
All right.
So they start to build up this thing like, okay, so she's like a cool 13-year-old. That's like, she understands how to take care of people.
Hip.
And she's like, wow, this kid's like 8 years old or whatever. She's really going the extra mile to make him feel all right. And the monsters and during the whole movie, the monster's like fucking things up. Like, he keeps bringing back bodies and his refuse and his gross shit and his gross monster shit. Like, the monster is an asshole, and you're like, fuck you, monster.
Sounds like it. Defecating all over the place.
And okay, so I'm gonna cut a lot out. Spoilers, guys, on the host. Okay, so the little girl tries to escape, and the monster. The scene is like the monster captures the little Asian homeless cute boy and the Asian girl homeless girl, and then you're like, oh my god, it got them. You're led to believe like, oh fuck, it fucking ate them. What happened? And then the monster is like, the government's planning to like kill the monster, and there's like, you know, they have a countdown thing, and the monster's coming up, and the family somehow makes it there at the right time. And the monster comes up out of the fucking water shit, and it does that. You know, the fucking government gasses it, and the father walks up to the monster, the sleeping dad father, walks up to the monster, and he sees the little girl's hand sticking out of its mouth.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh shit! But this monster captures its prey, sometimes live, and stores it in its, like, you know. So you're like,
what is that, a pouch?
Yeah, it has like a squirrel pouch, like an alligator pouch. So you're kind of like, okay, maybe she's okay. So the dad pulls her out, and the little cute Asian boy is latched onto her, and he's like, oh shit, a 2,000. And
oh god.
And then he can't like wake her up. And he's really trying to wake her up. And then the monster like fucking gets out of its daze, and they're like, oh fuck. So they start throwing Molotov cocktails at it, and they start fucking shooting at it, and they throw fire at it and shit. And it's kind of revealed in here. You're led to believe like, oh, she's not waking up. Like, oh boy, she ain't waking up.
There goes your favorite character.
Yeah, there goes the cute little Asian girl. And so they fucking kill the monster. It's a good climax, by the way. Like, the whole family has to work together to kill the monster. When they haven't before, they've all been kind of losers. And like, like the protesting is a weird payoff. Like the protesting college brother like can throw Molotovs because he's like a protester.
Oh God!
And
It's like I've done this before, pops. Back
yeah,
up.
yeah. So he's throwing Molotovs at the fucking monster, and the last one he went to throw, it slips out of his hand like a fucking retard. Like he's like, I'm all thumbs, and it falls at his feet. But
I'm all thumbs.
but archery and there's like out of nowhere, well, not out of nowhere, but almost out of nowhere, like a homeless guy starts pouring gasoline on the monster, and the monster likes gasoline, so he's drinking it. And then the fucking slipped Molotov is at the guy's feet, and fucking Archery's sister comes up and stabs a piece of the cloth that ignited the Molotov and shoots it into the fucking host monster. And and you're like fuck yeah, it killed a little girl, and then, so they're gonna fucking roast you, asshole. And then the monster's like, I don't want to fucking roast, so he starts running for the water, and then loser sleeping dad like picks up a fucking like a sign, you know, like a metal stop sign or something, and he walks out in front of it and he fucking stabs it in his throat, and you're like, oh fuck.
Jeez,
dude. The whole family,
ruthless.
Yeah, the whole family finally worked together, and that's sort of the thing. But little girl does die, and it was at this point when the little girl is revealed to be dead. I remembered my mom saying, "Wow, all that for her to die," and I was like,
"Aww,"
because like this family does go through a lot throughout the movie. Like I downplayed it. They really go through the gamut, and I was like, "Oh wow, I remember her saying that at this point." I've seen this before.
And you're like just as disappointed round 2. You're like, no, don't die.
Yes. But the silver lining, the little cute Asian homeless boy lived. So
I'm getting really wrapped up in all these homeless types in this movie.
Yeah, dude. So in the little cute Asian girl's last moments, she managed to save and protect the cute little Asian homeless boy. And then the payoff is that at the very last shot, you guys have heard the whole movie now. The very last shot, like loser sleeping dad is not a loser anymore because he's grown as a character, and he's like wearing adult clothes, and he's unbleached his hair, and he looks better. But he's adopted.
Where do you find the time to do that? Oh, this is like after the fact.
Yeah, it's like a whole other season.
Got it.
Yeah, and he's adopted the cute Asian homeless boy. So it's kind of like, if I can't have my daughter, I'll have the little boy that she saved, you know?
Got it.
And then
I see.
Yeah, it ends with him like looking out over the ice, because the river's ice now because it's like winter because time has passed. Yeah. And he's like eating his rice and shit, looking over the fucking river with his rifle, like, come at me, fucker.
Yeah, come back. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
And then fade to black. So.
No. Wow.
Yeah, so
totally unrelated to that 2013 movie, The Host. I haven't seen either. So.
Nothing about that. Like this is a South Korean fucking amphibian monster movie, and
awesome.
It was not totally my thing, but it's more my thing actually than Shin Godzilla was, which is weird. I wouldn't have expected myself to say that. I'd probably give it a 7.
Okay,
I give it a 7 if I knew.
That's impressive.
If I knew the language, I'd probably rate it higher.
Even more, sure.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So. A humble recommendation.
Okay. Is it, where can I find this?
You could get it on Hulu, which I know you don't have.
Yeah.
You know, dude. Like Hulu does Hulu does the 1 month thing.
I ain't doing that because I have to pay for it after the next month, man.
Dude, just fucking put a post-it note up.
I'm not. Wait, what?
Put like a post-it. No. Put a post-it note.
No post-it notes around these pots.
Dude, I remember that shit.
No. All right, I'll think about it, maybe. I mean, I do Netflix, so I might as well have one more, and then I'm probably going to get Spotify, and then I'm probably going to get Amazon, and then I'm probably going to be like $100 in debt every month. It's going to be fine.
I have the Amazon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got like...
Well, I accidentally paid for a subscription this year and got really, royally fucked out of that stuff. I hate Amazon.
Yeah, they fucking get you big, too. It's like that $75 one.
It was like $120.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they weren't playing no games. I was like, excuse me?
Wow.
No, that's a bill.
Jesus Christ, dude. I got the year of Amazon Prime for 50 because I used my work email, which is an edu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. So you're just
Hmm.
cheating the system. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're
Whatever.
not really a student.
I'm not a student.
I'm not.
I'm not. You're right. I'm
Okay.
not. Fuck Amazon. Of course, now they're probably gonna send Men in Black after me.
Yeah, for real. They listen.
Yeah.
In
Oh
essay
yeah, dude.
style.
They fucking listen. I have no doubt.
All right. I've got a movie for you.
Okay.
I watched it last night, actually. Oh,
Uh-huh.
excuse me. No. Incorrect. The night before.
Okay.
So my Netflix always recommends like the stupidest stuff to me because, I watch the stupidest stuff. But it was like, Monica, this is recommended for you based on your interest in ghost movies. And I was like, I'm down.
Mhm.
So it's called The Black Room. It was made, just came out this month, essentially. Just a little B horror movie. It is phenomenal. It's got Lynn Shay in it, who's like my favorite ever horror movie actress. Like, I think maybe her first film was the first Nightmare on Elm Street. She plays the teacher in the high school when they start reading Shakespeare, I think it is, and she's like, "Hey, pay attention!" And Freddy Krueger's like,
Oh.
"Shing, shing, shing."
Right.
She's also in Insidious and a bunch of other movies like that now.
Okay.
She's in a bunch of those like horror short movies too. Like I think she's in Trick or Treat. She's in that one that I talked about last week. The Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
So it starts out. I was watching this with my friend Lily, which makes the story even better because she's a crack up. So the beginning of the film, you see Lynn Shay. She's a grandma type, sleeping in bed, and her
Right.
granddaughter, who's like hot, young, fit, 20-something-year-old.
Fuck yeah!
In the other room is sleeping so peacefully with her ass cheek turned ever so slightly to the camera. But so this smoke starts like coming out of this, black room in the basement, and it starts like rolling up pipes and stuff. And Lynn Shay can like sense it in her room. She's like, no, you son of a bitch, you get back to your room. And Lily and I are like, wait, what? What's happening? And Lynn
Right.
Shay is just like, you're not gonna take her innocence like you took mine, you asshole. And then I'm like, So Lily's like, well, obviously this ghost likes to fuck. And I'm like, dude, I think that's it. I think that's what's going on. And so, yeah, sure enough, dude. I've got to say this. Like, it is so full of nudity, but it is awesome. So the special effects are what make this B movie so fantastic. So, the ghost actually doesn't give a shit with Lynn Shay. Lynn Shay's in her room, like, praying and stuff, hoping that the ghost doesn't, like, rape her fucking, granddaughter or whatever. But her granddaughter's basically just fucking an incubus,
Sure.
And, like, dude, like, so he, like, starts off, like, making out with her, and, like, you can see her lips, like, indent. It was the coolest effects ever. And, like, her nip is just, like, being all twisted around and shit by this, like, invisible being. So, anyway, they're boning. And here comes Lynn Shay, like, no, he got you. And then it, rolls beginning credits. And Lily and I are just like, wait, we can't not watch this,
Right,
And
yeah.
Lily's like, Monica, I have the plot. I know what this is about. And I'm like, dude, tell me, because if you're right, let's fucking do something about it. So Lily said that, okay, maybe back in the 60s, this old hippie chick, played by Lynn Shay, was having a party, like a rager, and she summoned like a sex demon, right?
Oh, no.
And that he just kind of stuck around. Dude, she won money. That's a fucking plot. So this new family moves in because both the grandma and the granddaughter get like sucked into the netherworld by the sex demon after being, bodunkled all night long. So new family moves in and weird shit starts to happen. Like they keep like, getting boned by themselves, like in the bathtub and on the bed, and they keep thinking it's each other. And then they realize they're like, wait, we're not fucking.
Yeah.
And like so anyway, the ghost like invades the really hot husband, and like he tries to like boink everything, and no one really knows what's going on for the longest time. And they finally do like that what's the word? They go back in time to when Lynn Shay was like a teenager having a party in the 70s. This like naked chick's walking around handing out flowers. She's like, peace, love, and Satan. And then we're like, what?
Oh shit. Okay.
So, like she walks into another room, and there's these hippie witchy types, and they're just like, so why don't you stand in the middle of the circle? And then she's like, what why? And he's like, that's where the most fun happens, man. And so they fucking summon the sex demon, and Lynn Shay gets bang-boozled, and there you go, there you have it. So anyway, that's what happened. And then flashback to present day, where the husband's, you know, trying to boink everything. Long story short, he like, you know, essentially turns into this full-on demon, and the wife makes it to this basement where he is like sucking the sexual frustrations out of these people for like energy. And he has like all these people attached to the walls, like all naked, and he's got these little sucky things
shit.
attached to them. And yeah, they have to like beat him off with like light. Beat him off. Never mind. But anyway, that's not it. That's not what I meant. But it's really cute. It's a really good one. So, you know, in the end, the demon like takes on a fully human form with this random chick that, you know, she's like, I'm gonna be totally unstoppable by either woman nor man. No one will ever be able to deny me. And the woman's like, fuck you, and like stabs her in the stomach. She's like, look, bitch, I don't want none of that poontang. And that's the end of the movie. And they're like, we're in love, and you know, no more sex demon.
Jesus. Wow.
It was great.
Good.
I would say it's like, it's more like a horror parody of like the 80s and, you know, 70s.
Yeah.
Really horrible movies, but it's all about fucking, you know, full frontal nudity and blood. That's exactly it. And it's amazing. And Lin Shaye just nails it, dude. You know, in more ways than one.
Nice. Does older Lin Shaye get fucked?
No. Oh. I mean, they allude. I know. They kind of allude to it because she's like being dragged into the basement. Yeah. But, you know, dude, all kinds of people get fucked. The dude from the fella that played the bunny, Frank the Bunny, and Donnie Darko is in it, and he gets fucked. Yeah, by like the lady's like half sister, who's like, she's like banging him, right? Like by the washing machine, and then all of a sudden like you see your face like falls off, and he's like, oh my god, get off of me, you crazy bitch. And she like starts smashing his head into the fucking washing machine, and he's like still alive. Like she smashes his head like 20 times, and he's like, oh my god. Nice. And then he gets, you know, fucked up the butt by the ghost demon. And oh my god, dude, my favorite part though, holy shit. So this is when the husband is like trying to seduce his wife's sister. So he's like, you know, getting ready to boink, and then all of a sudden you see like a demon tail come out from behind him. Oh no. And like, you know, so he shoves it inside of her, but then it comes out her fucking throat. And like, I don't know, in my mind I was just thinking like, wow, I wonder how many douchebags in real life actually said some shit like that to some chick, like, I'm gonna fuck her so hard it's gonna come out of her throat. So I was just like, I was dying laughing, man. It was amazing. It was so good.
What's your score?
Oh god, I'd say 8.5, man.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it because it was awesome. It's like Dude, Where's My Car, but with blood, or maybe more like Euro Trip with blood.
Okay, all right, cool.
But like, if you go to IMDb, it's like plot keywords: nightmare, demon, raped by demon, full nudity. It's awesome.
And that's called The Black Room.
Black Room. It's on Netflix right now.
There you go.
Scope it out.
Perfect. Shit. It's been a half hour already.
Jeez, that was a lot. All right.
Oh my god.
So many good movies, so little time here on the Nightwatch.
I was gonna talk quickly about District 9, but yes. Oh yeah, I guess I can. Fuck it. We don't have news today, so.
All I got is like crap. It's gonna take like 2 minutes to talk about. So.
Yeah, fuck it. I rewatched District 9. The only other time I saw it was in theaters when it came out, and I do remember liking it. I remember really enjoying it when it came out. And
say that guy's name.
Charlton Copley.
No.
What guy?
Character.
The character. Oh God.
Yeah. All right. Never mind.
I don't know. Wasn't it like
cockroach or something? But it wasn't. Oh yeah, D. Antwoord is in it, right? Aren't they in there?
Say that again.
Isn't like D. Antwoord in there? The creepy band, the chick with the hair and the dude without the hair.
Oh shit! I don't remember that.
I think, or no, they're just from there. So never mind. Prawn. Okay. Prawn.
Anybody that's just from South Africa was in District 9.
Dude, I mean, like all of them. Like, they're like, hey, you want to make a few bucks, dude? Like, get out of the tents. Let's do this shit. Like, the tent place was okay. Vicus, that's his name.
Vicus, okay.
Yeah.
I watched that movie with. I watched it. This is rare for me to double dip a movie, but because I'd never seen it, I watched it and I was like, huh. I wonder if there's a commentary, and there was a commentary, and I like the commentary tracks on movies, and they filmed that in like the slums of South Africa for realsers of Joburg.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, they filmed it in those real shitty slums, and I was like, oh my god, that's like a horrible, horrible place. And
Yep.
he was talking about how like they went into the slums, and there's like a certain section, just like no district, and they were working around like dead bodies and these real slums where people were trying to fucking hide away shit, and people were tearing apart carcasses in the street and stuff for food. And I was like, wow, I wouldn't want to make a movie there. Like I want to make a movie where it's nice. Kind of like how Adam Sandler does. Like, I think he makes movies to go on vacation. Like, oh, this one's on an island. This one's on a tropical island with all my celebrity friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting to hear. I didn't realize that the conditions for that were truly horrible. I didn't know anything about the movie because I'd only seen it once. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's a body horror movie with action. And he's obviously turning into the fucking thing, and that's really interesting, and it's unique, and yeah, I like it. Yeah. So
I like that movie too. Pause really quick. Nightwatch will forever be Kindleless. Okay. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah. Yeah, Kendall's never been part of this. So. I don't know what the fuck you're hearing, TC. You're mistaken. So, yeah, District 9. District 9 is a 9 out of 10. I don't know if it's a 9, maybe an 8.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
9.
It's pretty. See, I don't like to toss out the big ones, though.
You don't need to toss it out. District 9 is a 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So, okay. What's next? What can we do now?
Okay.
There's fucking no goddamn horror news. What did you say about?
No horror news.
Wait, what was that about the Terminator? Let's talk about the Terminator.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull it up.
Terminator's one of my favorite movies of all time, especially the first one. All
right, I'm just gonna go ahead and read this article off a little bit. Anyway, short amount.
Okay.
So James Cameron won't regain his rights for Terminator until 2019, which is probably a good thing. However, I know I probably hurt someone's feelings out there. I apologize, but I don't really. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. Deadpool's director Tim Miller is going to be producing or directing, shall I say, Terminator 6.
Huh.
So Schwarzenegger told the Playlist, which is some goofy little, I don't know, magazine type thing online because articles. So he says in March next year, I am shooting Terminator 6. James Cameron and David Ellison are back on board, and then comes a Conan.
Oh no, not Conan! Not Conan! How is that gonna work? Oh no!
I can't wait.
Oh no, not Conan! That's more jarring than Terminator.
Oh, I'm so pumped. I will pump you up.
Conan. Okay. So they do Terminator 6. This is...
Yep. It's a real thing, apparently. It's in the works. Let's see. Aww. Someone's sad little comment on this. No matter. I think we all trust in Cameron to find a way to take the franchise to new and more advanced places that align with modern technology and theories on space and time.
Okay.
He's now twice with Terminator... Hold on. With Terminator 2 and Aliens. Been able to up the ante with the franchise. Can he come in this late in the game and do the same again once with the 6th Terminator? Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, look. Here, you want to hear my thoughts on James Cameron?
I guess.
I'm a James Cameron fan.
I know.
Okay. Titanic's one of my favorite movies. Terminator's one of my favorite movies.
I know.
I love True Lies. I liked Avatar. I love The Abyss. Like all those are good. I like James Cameron.
I don't.
He's a smart dude. Like he's a fucking smart guy. Now I'm curious as to why you don't like James Cameron.
Those last two movies that you named off.
Titanic, Titanic and
No,
Avatar.
the Abyss and Avatar. I mean,
Oh,
honestly, like directing doesn't. Meh. I mean, when you have a story like Titanic, there's really not a whole lot that you can do wrong. Like, I mean,
right.
you're just kind of like given a script, and you're like, well, if I fuck this up, then fuck me. I mean, really, all you take is fucking Kate Winslet and fucking Leonardo DiCaprio and be like, hey guys, just fucking go off of what feels right. I mean, they would
Right.
have fucked either way.
Right. Yeah. Like Titanic's easy to make, and I don't doubt that. But like, you know,
True Lies, even, homie.
dude,
Like,
True Lies is good.
it is a very good movie.
I
But
fucking like True
I mean,
Lies.
I can't really give director credit to movies like Titanic and True Lies.
See, I can though because it's like that was filmmaking.
See, I like that comment. They're both so lazy. See, but a good,
Oh,
but
I
a
don't
good
think
point.
Titanic's lazy at all. Like he had a passion.
Oh,
for
dude, the
Titanic.
story's there.
Yeah, the story's there. The story's there, but the filmmaking's amazing. You know?
Yeah, but I guess. Yeah.
Like that's what he is at heart. Like he's a filmmaker. He had to make it interesting, and he made it interesting.
I mean, but that's such basic technique, though.
Everybody.
I don't see anything that's like amazing about Titanic's filming.
I disagree. I think it's
Okay, example.
because I already like everybody knows the Titanic's a thing. All right, everybody knows what happened, and
Yes.
you kind of have this thing like, oh, it's a historical fiction. Like that already taints my mouth when I say that. Like I don't like that shit. And then they go into Titanic, and me, a fucking guy who likes shit blowing up and monsters eating people, I liked the first half of Titanic, right? If he can do that,
Maybe, no,
if he can,
I'm not really thinking too long about the first half. I'm thinking. I mean, I'm thinking too hard about the first half and not enough about the second half.
See, if he can do that for me, like that's masterful shit because I can't stand that shit in movies, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, there's something about it that's good. Like he knows how to make ends meet. Like he knows how to do payoffs. Like okay, I'm trying to remember like okay, so she spits out into the ocean that she uses to get away. Like it's a little thing. It's little tiny things that he does like that. They're like okay, that'll come up, you know, and it's really. I think it's really great how he does it. You know, it's like he turns the last half into a ship fucking sinking into an action movie, and it totally works.
Right. Okay. All right.
I really think he's a and you know, of course, then you have the Terminator, and the Terminator is his brainchild, and it's a fucking fantastic concept, you know.
Right.
And I don't know. I think he deserves a lot of credit where it's due. Avatar, I don't give a shit about the fucking eco message or anything like that. Avatar was cool to be on a fucking planet that was really for the time.
Okay, we gotta look at it this way: is that filmmaking or is that just fucking CGI filmmaking?
Oh, it's
is that really fucking directing?
Yeah, it is because you know if he wasn't there to do that, nobody else would have done it. It is filmmaking because it's on film, and you're watching it on a screen. And I cared
on film.
It is
it's digital.
You know, it's okay. It's on video, but like I cared enough about at least one of the characters to make it through that 3-hour movie. You know.
Yeah.
So to do that, I think you are a filmmaker. You know.
I guess.
Yeah.
I just think it was too easy for him. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna disagree with you.
Yeah.
Too easy. Too easy. It's boring.
I agree. Like Avatar could have been a lot. It could have been shorter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It could have been fucking a lot shorter.
Really, we just like fucking cut scene to fucking just the second half, like you know.
Yeah. I could.
I mean, we fall those two anyway, and you know, learn the story in like the first 10 minutes. You're like, oh, okay, that guy's a dick. Those two should be fucking. Let's do this.
Sure. Sure.
But
that's one thing. Like, I do wish it was short. And you know, Terminator 2 is kind of long too. Cameron is.
That one's got build, right?
It does have build up, but it's kind of long, and it has shit that's already cut out. I think it's a little long. Terminator 2 isn't my favorite Terminator. The first one's my favorite. So I don't smile upon Terminator 2 the way I do the first one.
Billy Idol's in the second one. Yes, not build up. Billy Idol.
Oh, Billy
Monet,
Idol.
Monet. Isn't he in that one?
He's not in fucking Terminator 2.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. What are you talking about?
Hold on, bro. Oh, no. I read somewhere that he was supposed to be.
Terminator 2.
He really was, bro.
No, he wasn't.
See, I never actually watched the second one. Like no, he's not in it. He was originally cast in it, but no. They gave it to what's his nuts, the T-1000. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird as hell.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's fucking no. I
Whoa.
can't even get over that.
Whoa.
That's weird. No, dude, watch the second Terminator. You'd probably like it. It's good. Yeah,
All
it
right.
is.
All right.
It's really good. You know, for a movie that didn't need a sequel, he made a good sequel for his own movie that he didn't want to make.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I can accept that.
Yeah, he figured out how to make it work.
I want to read some other stuff.
Okay.
Changing it.
Yeah.
No more James Cameron because I could cry now.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm excited to see what this nuts does with it, though. The dude who did Deadpool. That should be pretty good.
Look, we're talking about Terminator. Cameron made Terminator. It's okay.
Oh God, here we go.
I really do. Like, okay, and he's not directing it. He's just gonna be there, making sure it doesn't go weird. Like the fucking.
Is he gonna be there?
I don't know. I would assume so.
No, he's not. What's his name? Doesn't have the rights for it again until 2017. It's gonna be the dude who directed Deadpool.
Yeah, but they're not gonna make it until Cameron gets the rights back.
No, Hunty.
Oh yeah, that was the whole point of that article. Like,
are you sure?
Yeah, read it again. It's Cameron and the guy that made Deadpool are working on it together.
They're not.
Yeah, read it again. That's what you said.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was the whole point of that article, that they would start it in 2019 or whatever.
Oh.
When he got it back.
Hold on. I don't want to read.
Well, you already said it.
Damn it. That he's going to be writing it or that he's going to be directing it?
That he's going to be producing it. I don't know to what extent.
Oh, God.
Like, that could be any of it.
Okay. Never mind. Damn.
What? He's not that horrible. Look, it can't be worse than the last one, dude.
No, I was just excited to see someone else give it a shot. That's
no,
all.
somebody else is giving it a shot, though.
Yeah, but working with them, they're not gonna have a whole lot of opportunity because James Cameron's kind of like, a life-sucking man.
Well, I think if Cameron's willing to produce something and give another guy, like if Cameron wanted to suck life, he would just flat out make it himself because that's how he is.
You're right.
Yeah, so he's kind of like, I think it's like, okay, I have the rights now, and I want to just make sure it doesn't get like the fucking last one, and that's what it sounds like to me because I've read a little bit about it.
Okay. All right.
And the director's good, right? Like he made Deadpool, which everybody loved, and that was witty and charming and whatever. And it was violent, like a Terminator movie is. So.
Sure. I mean, if anybody can direct that one douchebag, he could probably do anything.
Which douchebag?
The Deadpool douchebag.
Ryan Reynolds? Right? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is he a douchebag?
Well, I mean, I'd only assume. I feel like he's kind of like the dude who plays Tony Stark. They just, if you're a superhero, you're just kind of meh.
Oh, yeah, I understand
feel like they'd be
that.
hard to work with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, who am I?
No,
all right,
I agree.
Gremlins.
Like, yeah.
They're making a Gremlins 3.
Gremlins 3?
Yeah, man. It's going to happen.
James Cameron have it?
Oh, man. But the original writer has claimed that he's written the script for the third installment. Honestly, dude, Gremlins is probably the best Christmas movie ever. Like, nothing can ever make me feel better on Christmas than watching Gremlins.
Yeah.
You ever watched it?
Yeah, I've watched. Not on Christmas, but I've watched it, and I could definitely see how that would work out.
It makes all the difference. What? Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Warner Brothers did not offer a comment yet, but the way that he's writing it, according to some people who have actually read it, it seems like he's not just doing it just for fun because it's actually turning out a little bit creepier than the first two. A little less like dun 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 dun, and more like reet reet reet. So,
oh shit,
I don't know. That could be pretty cool. I can get into that.
Cool. Yeah.
Because, you always hear about gremlins being in your house, stealing your shit, kind of like the borrowers fucking everything up. So maybe they're going to turn into like little leprechauns.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. I've never seen the second one.
Oh, God. I think I did when I was a kid. All I remember is there being like a big business and little gremlins in suits.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Do you want to do some recasting?
Okay, yeah, let's recast the movie.
Okay. Which one were we doing? Oh, yeah. Bacon.
Oh no. This one's really hard for me.
Dude,
This
me
one's really
too.
hard for me because the first movie is a perfect movie.
Hmm.
Right? Tremors?
All right.
You know?
Tremors.
Tremors
Yes.
is a perfect movie. Like there's nothing you can fault it for.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's like Ghostbusters or Troll Hunter. It's so perfect. It just is
I
what it
mean,
is.
now that we're thinking about it,
Mhm.
what if the character that Kevin Bacon plays, what if that was played by Ryan Reynolds?
Okay, let me think here. Because it's like
And
you try because if you remember the character, you're like, okay, kind of has to be a slight redneck, you know.
yeah,
He
yeah,
has to
I
have the
think
weird.
Ryan probably pull that off.
You could probably pull it off. Kevin Bacon is so pointy and hard edged, though.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Okay, well, what about the guy who plays Earl? If Bill Paxton was still alive, I'd
If
say
Bill
him.
Back, yes, that'd be good, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's playing Earl in Heaven right now.
Oh. Oh man. Way to bring me down. Shoot.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Okay, well, who would you cast to play? What's his name? The ding 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 ding. What's his name? Is it Valentine? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking of that. That's Kevin Bacon. Ryan Reynolds is an okay one.
Wow.
I mean, I've like because I'm trying. Kevin Bacon's age at the time is probably what Ryan Reynolds is kind of now, right?
Right.
And Ryan Reynolds has the comedy chops, right?
You sound so sad, Max.
I sound a little sad because it's like it's so irreplaceable. It's just like I'm racking my mind to think of somebody else. Maybe like a Bradley Cooper because I know he can do the funny
Bradley
and
Cooper.
yeah, Bradley Cooper.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know who that is.
What would you know him from? He's like good dramatic and okay comedic. He was American Sniper and he was Hangover.
Wait, is he the brunette / kind of blonde guy? I know who you're talking about now.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man.
That's where I would go.
Okay. Yeah, he could probably play kind of like ding 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 ding.
Yeah, he probably could.
I could see it.
Okay.
What if the chick Reba
no.
McEntire? What if we did Emma Stone?
Reba McEntire is so like country drawl.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to get Emma Stone and then have Reba McEntire loop her parts.
Oh God. Yeah.
Here's the thing about Tremors. Like I grew up in kind of that area of the country. It's like
Sure.
Northern Arizona, Southern Nevada kind of thing. And it's like one thing that movie did is capture the kind of people perfectly.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, and
hell yes.
You don't understand. Like that's why it's sort of so perfect. Is that people from that region are like people in Tremors.
Yeah, they're like that. They're creepy.
Yeah, they're exactly like that. Like that's part of why it connects so well with me. Okay, Reba McEntire. I feel like she wasn't exactly young. What's that?
No, she wasn't. She was. I said, who died and made you, Einstein?
Oh yeah, nice. No, she was probably like what, late 30s, mid 30s.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
40 max.
Yeah.
It's tough. What about your chick, Jennifer Tilly? No.
Oh,
no.
I mean, I wish she were in it, but
Shit. What if she played Val?
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be good. I mean, as long as she could get her tits out and talk sexy, that's nice.
Aww.
Okay, let's move on to Earl, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we got... Okay, now you have to kind of think, like, who would work well with Bradley Cooper? Or a Ryan Reynolds, whichever way you went. And also, who's a little bit older. Like, I don't think Earl was fucking way old, but he was a little bit older.
Yeah, you could tell the maturity there.
Yeah,
yeah.
See, you also have to
Uh,
keep in mind the dynamic.
what about who does that late show now? Jimmy Fallon. What about fucking Jimmy Fallon?
Oh no,
He's older.
he's, but he's such a weasel.
Well, maybe he should play fucking Val then.
Okay, no, you have to get like a kind of like a salt and pepper, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm trying.
yeah.
Oh, it's hard. Coach. I'm
Okay.
trying.
I'm looking at my fucking.
What about the dude in fucking Stranger Things that plays the fucking sheriff?
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, because he's got a little comedic edge to him too.
He does, yeah. He's good, and he's like, you know,
He's already got that kind of vibe.
yeah. That's a really good pull on that one. I'm gonna look up his name so I know his name.
Yeah, ditto.
Oh my God.
David Harbor?
Harbor? Yeah, that's a good one. I could totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's
Let's call
bad. Let's just fucking get it made. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Who's next?
All right. Now let's work on. Okay, so we have the two main ones. Okay, why don't we work on Bert?
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
This one's kind of tough because Bert has become the flagship.
Someone kind of quirky.
Yeah.
Oh. What about Bill Nye? The science guy.
The science guy? Oh my God.
That'd work.
No, he's not like, you know, it wouldn't work because Bill Nye is kind of a liberal and Burt Gummer is a very conservative.
Yeah, you're right.
So like the character clash wouldn't be there. The character clash would be there between the real and the fake, and you need somebody who can do that straight.
Yeah.
That's also one of my favorite little stupid payoffs in movies, by the way, is like whenever there's the gun nut and everybody thinks he's crazy and then they end up needing him.
They come crawling back to him. Yeah.
I love that fucking any movie that does that, it automatically gets a point for me. Okay.
I'm trying. Okay, someone kind of quirky but old and likes guns. Not old, but older, conservative.
Okay.
That's gonna Ron Perlman. Someone just posted the Perlman and Hellboy thing. Ron Perlman would be fucking dope. You ever watch Desperation?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I could see him pulling that shit off.
That'd be good.
But then we're gonna need an older chick to do the Reba thing.
Well, I was thinking like you could take a different spin on the character. I was thinking John Goodman.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that Cloverfield sequel?
Yeah, dude, that was good.
That was very good.
I like that movie.
I really liked that one.
Yeah, you could go like John Goodman route. I like John Goodman better than Ron Perlman because Ron Perlman is so fucking weird. You almost can't take him as a normal guy.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the whole town was made of normal people, like just regular fucking. You know, Ron Perlman's like one of these dudes. You see him and you're like, what spaceship did you get off of, Ron Perlman?
My mom was listening to our podcast, Max.
Uh-oh.
She's like, you and Max are so cute on the Nightwatch. I was just listening a little bit ago. Terminator sucks.
Come on.
Love my mom. Okay. Oh no.
Jeez.
I had to tell you. I'm sorry. I broke it. Okay.
Dude, I like John
Goodman.
Yeah.
Okay. Sold.
Yeah, that's where I'm. Dude, then it'd be appropriate for Jennifer Tilly to be his wife.
No, it wouldn't.
They're age appropriate.
Well, really?
Yeah. What? She's in her late 50s, right?
No.
Yes,
she can't be.
Yes, she is. She's like not a spring chicken, dude.
Wow. I want to look like that. Hold on.
Yeah, dude, she's 58.
60. Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Wow. She's gorge.
Mm-hmm.
How? What does she do?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Don't know.
It's those boobs. Let's keep you young.
Don't they say like when you have like higher levels of fat? Obviously, she's like not overweight, but she's not thin either. Like when you have higher levels of fat, your skin stays filled out better.
Dude, all
Like
right.
like
I'm winning then.
the whatever they say. What were those fucking like the way your skin retains moisture is better when you have, a woman that has some meat. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I can swear like I've
Yeah.
heard that before. Anyway, okay.
The Nightwatch.
The horror.
Oh.
All right, John Goodman, Burt Gummer. I actually really like that.
Jennifer Tilly though, we're gonna have to rough her ass up.
Yeah, I just put that in there because
Don't
we
ask
talked about it
Max.
earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. No, let's seriously cast the wife.
Okay,
Okay.
I give up. Let's make him gay.
You could make him like he's a because didn't Bert like she left him
Yeah.
in the second one, so you can make him like she's already left him.
Okay, yeah, let's just ignore Reba.
Yeah,
Because ew.
yeah.
All right, who's next?
Okay. Well, let's see. We have. I feel like you could get any old Asian guy to play a store owner. That doesn't matter too much.
What? Why don't you get the guy from The Hangover?
Oh, it has to be like an older Asian guy. The kind like he's hard.
He's old.
Is he old now? I don't know.
I think he's Jennifer Tilly's age.
Oh shit, man. Asian is fucking deceptive, bro. You just don't know. I don't know that
who's your
guy's name.
Asian?
What's that guy's name?
Either I'm gonna look. Let's find out. Oh, jeez. Kim Jong, Mr.
Wow.
Chow.
Okay.
69. He's not that old. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, like any Asian guy that can be like hardworking. I run a shitty store in the middle of nowhere, you know.
What about what's his name from Star Trek?
George Takei. The oh my, like
Yeah.
Sulu.
That
Yeah,
one.
sure, he works.
All right.
He's almost too
Cool.
eccentric though. Like I'm saying, like you got to keep in mind the average everydayness of these people.
Well, are we? Okay, I'm sorry, but the dude who played in Tremors, who was also the same dude in friggin' like Golden Child and like Gremlins, he was eccentric AF.
Was he? Okay, well, it was downplayed in Tremors then.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He
Yeah.
kind of took on like a white man role
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
time. Really racist, but
Yeah,
that's how it was.
that's
So,
that is how it was, and it worked for the movie. Like I wouldn't change it.
fair enough.
Yeah.
What about Mr. Miyagi? He did.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
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 That works.
All right. Now who?
Okay.
Is that it?
No, well, we have like the mother and the daughter, remember? And then we have the asshole teenager, Melvin.
Find some redhead asshole to play him.
Yeah, who's a good asshole?
What about Evan Peters from fucking American Horror Story?
Let me look it up.
I mean, I would just watch it. Want to sit on his face, but
Whoa.
what, dude? You could talk about Jennifer Tilly. I can't talk about Evan Peters. Well, excuse me. Whatever. The Nightwatch.
Oh yeah, dude. The way that guy looks, he's like
His
30
face.
though. Yeah, but he could play a teenager. He could play like a young 20 fucking. I'm an asshole,
Yeah.
and nobody fucking likes me in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm down with that. Okay, who's left? We have the mom across the street. That could be anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the little girl. The little girl was the girl from Jurassic Park.
Oof.
Yeah,
Choose the little girl that played 11 in Stranger Things.
that'd be fine. Like any little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just she doesn't. All she needs to do is hop on a pogo stick.
Easy.
Yeah, and then you had Nestor, who was the guy that got sucked down through the tire. He was kind of an asshole. You would need an asshole.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he didn't have any screen time. Okay, what about the college girl that Kevin Bacon falls in love with? That
Gross.
that could be
Okay.
like your Emma Stone or
Emma
something.
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's easy.
She's almost too pretty though. Like that girl was like an average. Like that's the
Yeah,
thing
she's
about
a little bit.
Tremors. Tremors was completely believable.
You're right, dude.
Dude, Tremors was completely believable. There was nothing fantastic about it.
Okay, we need to recast everything. Starting fresh. Oh man. I don't know, fam.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I like John Goodman. That's solid.
Yeah.
I think that's solid. I like your pick for Earl was solid. The Stranger Things guy.
Sure.
And you know, I don't know, dude. Like that's where we're at.
I guess I'll take it the way it is. That's fine.
Yeah, that's whatever. We did it. You can pay us later.
We did it.
Dude, it's been an hour and 5 minutes.
Woo!
Do you know how great we do under pressure, Max?
Yes.
The whole.
All right, is that it?
Sure.
All right, guys. All right, guys.
Oh man.
We'll see you next week here on the Nightwatch.
The Nightwatch.
Nightwatch. And
Next time we'll have more stuff.
yeah, I mean,
Hopefully.
it was a shitty
Hopefully stuff happens
fucking
in horror world.
dude. It was a shitty news week for horror. You know?
It really was. It wasn't a whole lot.
What the
Oh wait,
fuck?
wait! I got a little bit of something real quick.
Okay.
Wait, I'll talk about it next week. Never mind. Next week. Next week.
alright.
Next week.
Okay. Next week. Next week. Okay. Dude.
Hey, I'm having a party this Saturday. If anyone's in Flagstaff, you're invited. It's my birthday. We're gonna have cupcakes
Careful.
and a pinata and a helium balloon. And Ash, you are not invited.
Dude, careful. You don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Be fucking careful, man.
Oh, God, now
Dude.
I'm really terrified.
If we were doing this last year, we would have had all the clown shit.
I know.
God.
No.
God, the clowns would have been amazing.
It's still okay. How about this? How about we start looking up those, like updates that they had, and just give them a new update every week, and just pretend that it's happening that week. I mean, next week. This just did.
Clowns. They're back.
Clowns. We could talk about the doohickey with the sun next week.
That's right.
See if anyone dies. There's gonna be Bigfoot stuff, alien stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's gonna be people losing their mind, people pooping on each other.
They say the
So.
ghosts are gonna come out that day. So.
Oh, I bet. I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah. We'll see. It's probably gonna fucking rain here, and then it'll be like that kind of fucking storm where it's so dark you won't even know.
Oh God.
'Cause
You know
that's
what?
how-
Here too.
Yeah, because that's how it is here. It rains, and then you're like, Jesus Christ! It's 1 in the afternoon, and it's like it's nighttime. And it's probably gonna be like that.
Probably it's that season for that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Great,
Great. Now I'm pissed.
man. Tomorrow's payday. Woo!
Yeah.
Let's pay some bills.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
fucking-
get Hulu.
Get caught up in my finances. All right. No trivia tonight, guys. Next week.
Done.
Yeah,
We're done.
we're done. Yeah, you know what? Next week we'll have trivia.
Yeah, it's gonna be better. I took a nap. I ate ice cream. Everything's wrong. So
Wow.
it wasn't the way. Oh.
Wow.
Whatever, Max.
Dude, one of these days I'm gonna review a fucking book.
That sounds really good. Dude, next week I'll review a comic.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I'll start bringing in some Magic the Gathering cards and be like, so, this one's really scary. This one's spooky.
Oh no.
Doing it. A whole other one. That's a whole other night
Oh
watch.
no. that's my
Okay, you're right.
personal horror.
Shit, yes, dude. 5 minutes to fuck with Max. That's what we're gonna call that segment.
Okay.
Show Max.
No. Like, what's a magic card? What's the name?
What's a magic card?
Yeah, like, what, how does this...
Cancel. Yeah. Innistrad, all the black cards. This homie knows. Okay, one of them's called Nightmare. It's like a horse and like...
Oh, it's a
really
mare?
scary
I get
looking
it.
horse.
Yeah.
No.
Mare? Uh-huh.
Shh. Anyway, you pay a bunch of cards, and then as many cards as you pay is how much you can like basically hurt your opponent. It's pretty evil. Evil. I don't know. Nightmare, fucking Chandra. I don't know.
Oh, what the hell is Chandra?
Chandra is this fire-breathing bitch. She's a planeswalker. She does horrible, horrible things.
Is she like jugged out?
Yeah.
Nice.
All the chicks, dude. Come on. Man.
Okay.
All of them are jugged out.
All right. That doesn't sound very scary.
Chandra, the pyro something another. Pyrotechnica goddess. I don't know. She's scary. Yes, it's good. Yes, I talk magic cards next week. It's with Jennifer Tilly. Dude, if there was ever a Magic the Gathering movie, she would. Whew, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah. All right, guys. Good night.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
See you next week.
Nightwatch.
Yes. We're off. There it is.